Van Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter. Mo Bamba out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Flynn in at the 1 spot. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Bamba. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Bamba. And at last, they get one to fall.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Pass to Tatum. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. It's not going to go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Last time they met in Boston.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Got it.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Van Vliet outside. And there's the rejection.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Anunoby. Williams grabs the board. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Mr. Clutch. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Flynn's shot is off. Tatum against Siakam. Pass to Smart. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And the Raptors call time here. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound, Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
4 on the clock. Here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba could be. Send it back, young man.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and he recovers it. Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Toronto trailing. Here's Flynn, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
Here's Mr. Clutch. To the paint. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray, and you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Tatum. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Toronto calls time here. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Here's Flynn. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To stop the run. And it's good on the layup.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Van Vliet. To the middle. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Williams. The rebound by Bamba.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Van Vliet against Tatum. Down low. Here's Bamba. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Williams in the post. Guarded by Van Vliet. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Siakam outside. Van Vliet outside. Williams with it. Van Vliet covering. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Yeah, hopefully that settles them down after starting the game 0 for 6.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Tatum. The shot no good. And Toronto will come the other way.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And Siakam with the slam.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Now Williams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Flynn's shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The Raptors shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Siakam. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And it's Tatum missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Siakam. Got a hand on it.
This guy is an absolute menace on the defensive end. Marcus Smart with the rejection.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Williams has gone 6 of 9 from the field. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Mr. Clutch. Count the basket. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent. And again, Toronto, no good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The Raptors making a switch here. Mycareer's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Count that one. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Inside, here's Williams. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Flynn, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Barnes, no good. Well, the Celtics shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Here's Mr. Clutch to the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Mr. Clutch. To the paint. Williams misses. And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 26% in the first. Young against Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
A minute 35 left in the first quarter here. Down low. Here's Mr. Clutch. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Flynn. Back to Achua. 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Lets it fly. The shot by Mycareer, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
To the middle. Achua with a steal. Here's Mycareer, guarded by Young. The layup off target. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Precious Achua picks one up. Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. 36 seconds left to play in the first. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Barnes. And Young with the block.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
There's 25 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Trent.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
And Griffin slams it in.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Barnes. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Celtics out in front, opening up a huge gap. And back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Blake Griffin, Thaddeus Young out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Mr. Clutch in it to 2.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Cavaliers made a big difference. He picked up 14 points, and his assist total was through the roof. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Barnes, no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
To the paint. And Griffin slams it in.
You know, it's never clear what Joe Ingles is thinking. The unpredictability of what he accomplishes in pick and roll is something special.
And Toronto calls time here. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, BA. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
Here's Mycareer, looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock at 2. And again, no good by Toronto.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Bamba, to the inside. The kick out to Ingles. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 9. And Griffin slams it in.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Ingles from outside. Rebound by Van Vliet.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And he converts the layup.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Inside, Griffin. Rebounded by Mycareer. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Van Vliet on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
This guy is competitively tough and will not back away from physical defense. Go ahead, Fred Van Vliet.
To the inside. And Griffin gets it to go.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
It's Barnes on the wing. Shoots over Young. And that one hits the back iron.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 9 points in the game. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Barnes against Young. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Van Vliet. And he makes it. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Barnes. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 12.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Covered by Bamba. Knocked away. Pass to Mr. Clutch. The baseline J. Griffin's shot is off. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Celtics up 19. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. How about Blake Griffin with a strong contribution so far in this one?
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. Malachi Flynn out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Brown against Anunoby. Back to Flynn. Drives to the hoop. 13 feet out. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Tatum passes to Smart. Here's Mr. Clutch. Left side Tatum. Outside Brown. Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Here's Flynn. Van Vliet outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And down it goes. 2 points. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Here's Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Van Vliet, and finished off by Tatum.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Pass to Flynn. Down low. Here's Siakam. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Bamba up top. Williams defending. And we're going to have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And Toronto has possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. He was all alone on that one. 6 points for him. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. He takes it in. Here's Brown. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got his 6th rebound on the night. Siakam against Tatum. Van Vliet outside. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. 14 feet away. Tatum can't hit. The Raptors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Some changes for Boston. Young, he's checked in for Williams. Ingles comes in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
Siakam hits them both. And for Boston, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 11. Pass to Tatum. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
A difficult situation for Toronto. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. Now here's Siakam. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. And an Obi for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking.
Celtics foul.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Young.
And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Vliet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Outside Barnes. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to Tatum. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Bamba's got 8 rebounds in the game. Right side Barnes. Lets it go from 11. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Boston shooting 42% in this third quarter. And now the Raptors on the break. Unable to get that one. Tatum with some nice D. Got a piece of it and stolen by Bamba. Here's Flynn. Ingles defending. Outside Barnes. Here's Bamba. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. Tipped. Now Barnes. He's got 12. Pass to Van Vliet. Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is up and in. Van Vliet's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now Fred Van Vliet, never afraid to mix it up, able to take contact and get the shot off anyway.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Barnes. Inside. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Mycareer comes in for Flynn. Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Nesmith comes in for Ingles. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Trent, he's checked in for Bamba.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent from behind the arc. Offensive rebound.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Raptors ball. Celtics.
Well, the Raptors shooting only 35% so far. Van Vliet outside. Trent on the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. Guarded by Trent. Here's Mr. Clutch. 15 points in the game. Griffin throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Line for the Celtics. Blake Griffin. One shot.
On offense, here come the Raptors. Barnes goes in. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. To the paint. And Griffin slams it in.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Van Vliet outside. It's Barnes on the wing. The 11-footer. Young with the defensive effort.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Barnes. And he he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Defensive foul.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
To the middle. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Young. Here's Neesmith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his fourth.
It's going to go on Thaddeus Young. And the first one at the line is good.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Well, the Celtics shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's Mr. Clutch. Sinks the tray. Give him 20.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
A minute 29 left in the third. Here's Trent. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Trent's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
To the paint. Here's Griffin. Another possession. Another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Achua finds Van Vliet. Pass to Mycareer. Picked it out of midair. All alone on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Achua with it. Trent outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Young's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And we reach the fourth. Change here for Toronto. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Year after year, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Elfrid Payton, right? You know he's an outstanding defender. He's a solid playmaker. He gives you size and athleticism in the backcourt.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Joe Ingles, Jason Tatum out there with Blake Griffin. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. Trent outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And the one area that's held Payton back a little bit, his ability to stretch the floor, Doris.
Yeah, I mean, teams want even their 5s to help create space, so you know they want their point guard to be able to knock down shots. But what I like about Payton, he tries to take the shots he knows he can make.
6 to shoot. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby with it. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Young comes in for Griffin. And it's Nesmith in for Ingles. Here's McCaw. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McCaw. Jacks up a 3. Here's Martin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Martin's got his first basket.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
To the middle. Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
Here's Gillespie. Here's McCaw. Pass to Martin. Here's Gillespie. Guarded by Young. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Up top, Tatum. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Barnes. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Celtics have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Mr. Clutch. Inside. Here's Tatum. And that one's good. Tatum's got 19.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Barnes goes in, and the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
The Celtics have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Down low. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Peyton. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the inside, Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Barnes against Tatum. Barnes goes in. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Remaining in regulation time.
To the middle. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Martin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
14 foul.
He misses the free throw. The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. That one's no good. Boston on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Mr. Clutch. A minute 13 and another dime for him.
The passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
Well, that one will put him tied for 3rd in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
Yet another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second all-time for most assists in a game. Back to Barnes. To the left wing. To the paint. Nice D from Tatum.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McCaw. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Team foul. At the line for...
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Boston with it. So we see the Celtics